New ponies!
Objection!
Hello every pony, I'm MasterCode, your ace analyst, and today we'll be analyzing the trailer for the new My Little Pony Make Your Mark special. So, some time has passed since the events of the first G5 movie, with unicorns, Pegasi, earth ponies living amongst each other in harmony, for the most part, as it seems that some residents are opposed to the return of magic, which is actually understandable.
I wish magic had never come back. And I'm not the only pony around here who thinks so.
Prior to every pony having their magic returned, all three races were on even ground, so to speak, with unicorns not being able to use magic and Pegasi not being able to fly. However, now that the status quo's been changed, earth ponies are now on the lower rung, leaving many to feel inferior to others not having such fantastical powers. It's a potentially interesting and realistic conflict, creating a rivalry between classes as magic was essentially forced upon them. Speaking of which, I do like how ponies including Sunny are still struggling with their magic. With such power being gone for untold generations, all unicorns aren't going to be able to cast magic perfectly, nor Pegasi being able to master flight. We did see something similar to this in an episode of Tell Your Tale, with Zip training other Pegasi how to fly. As far as the animation goes, there is somewhat of a downgrade from the movie. It's not bad, but it's not quite as smooth as the movie. You can especially see this with the close-ups on their fur. Also, it seems the lighthouse is fully reconstructed and is continuing to remain as a focus for the magic beaming all throughout Equestria, but it looks like there's a glitch in the system.
The magic! It's gone!
We can infer that because there's still some level of hostility, at least with the earth ponies, prejudice against the other races affects the crystals in a way that they lose their power intermittently. And this threat apparently culminates into a magical storm that threatens all life in Maritime Bay. We also see that the different races helping each other out releases a burst of magic from the crystals that releases the ponies from the dark magic, like we see with Hitch being helped by Zip and Pip, so any act of friendship seems to strengthen the crystal's power. Sunny is also carrying around the old mobile that was created by her father that also held the earth pony crystal. At first I thought this scene was just a more flowery part of her alicorn transformation, but then again if you look closely at the mobile, you can see the light has a rainbow hue to it. Perhaps the collective magic from the crystals? Maybe this is a method that allows Sunny to transport the magic to other locations to spread the power. However, the only issue with that theory is it goes against the crystals already generating power for every pony across the land. Perhaps the crystals get completely destroyed and this was the only suitable vessel available. It's all speculation at this point. All I know is that it's seen twice in the trailer, so it will play some important significance. This special also confirms that all our leads live in the same household as we saw in Tell Your Tale, with the various bedroom spaces in the lighthouse. And is there love in the air, with Hitch hitting on this mare while getting a hoofacure? Speaking of the guy, we also get to see a little more of Fluttershy and Hitch, with him being able to further understand his bird companions. And it looks like he's also a daddy as well, with him hatching this generation's new dragon.
Dragons haven't been seen for generations!
Every generation must have its Spike the Dragon or Sparky Sparker Roni Spark.
What do you think of Sparky Boom Man? Just think about it.
I really hope he grows up by the time the series comes around or contributes in some way, otherwise he's just gonna be there to look cute. Also, while we're here,
Dragons haven't been seen for generations!
this raises so many questions it can make up its own video. But let's keep it focused. If dragons haven't been seen for generations, how did this egg survive? Since we never learned what happened to the other species in Equestria, where was this one egg being stored after all this time? Is he the last of his species?
I am the last one.
Since such a thing has never been found in Maritime Bay, then this implies that the gang travels to some far-off area at some point to find this egg. We do see Zephyr Heights once again, so we're definitely gonna go on another fantastical journey around the world. Also, there's a distinct lack of Sprout. The most we ever got out of the guy is a wanted poster of him on one of the Tell Your Tale episodes. Yet his mom's still around, which is interesting. It seems odd that such a pivotal character from the first movie would never be mentioned again. Hopefully he's discussed in some capacity to give some more setup or closure. Other than that, there's not really much else of note. Overall, it looks okay. It's got some interesting elements that are continuing the story, but we'll see how it's all executed. So look out for the full review sometime after it's released near the end of May. Well, that's it for today, guys. Until next time, MC out!